Today's review will be of S.H.Figuarts Hell's Paradise Sagiri Yamada. Hopefully I said that right. I think I did. And I will turn on the turntable so you can take a 360 of the package. And as you can see, it has the character on the side here. Some portraits of her with Gabamaru, which I've already reviewed. And then I love the art style on these boxes where it looks like splattered paint, which is supposed to be probably splattered blood, because it is a very adult-oriented show. So very gory with some definite like guts and gore. So, but it is a fun show overall. I like the characters and the story so far as I've been watching it. But yeah, now we're gonna pop it open and show you guys all the accessories and all the fun stuff. And here we have her out of her package, and as you can see, she comes with 4 interchangeable faceplates, 5 including the one that's on her, 2 right hands, 3 if you include the one on her, and 3 left hands, 4 if you include the one on her. She's got 2 fist hands on to begin with, and then we have an open hand, a closed hand, a thumb up, but it's not really a thumb up hand, it's really more of a, you know, when you're getting ready to unsheath your blade, that's kind of what that's supposed to be, kind of like when you're like this and you're about to like pull out your blade. So there's that hand, let me get it into focus, and then like I said, there's the other hands, which is this one is the open hand, and then we've got a blade holding hand, and then we have an open hand for the opposite side, and then a sword holding hand for the opposite side. We've got the 4 facial expressions here, and whenever I do one of these imported figure reviews, especially S.H.Figuarts, I always feel like Return to Oz when there's all these little faces and heads kind of that are extra. But first up we have it looks like a embarrassed slash sleeping slash like nervous or like uncomfortable face. Then we have this is the more uncomfortable with a sweat drop face. So that one must be like the embarrassed slash sleep. This one's kind of like maybe this is the uncomfortable face, and this is the disappointed slash sleeping face. We've got a stern face, so like very I'm gonna kill you face, and then a neutral happy face, kind of like in between battle, kind of just having a fun time. And then the faceplate that's on her right now is more of a neutral kind of no kind of feeling behind the expression. And when we have her here, we're gonna do a articulation overview, and as you can see, she has a blade. Real fast, we're going to show that off. Really cool blade. And then when you want to, you can have it sheathed like this, because this is actually just a handle inside there, and that just plugs in there. So when you have the blade in your hand, you could have it like this, so it looks like it's out of the sheath, or you could have it like this when you don't want to have the sword on her at all. And this is kind of a separate piece that connects to her middle. But yeah, let's go over articulation real fast. So I always got to be careful with these ones because I don't want anything to pop off. So her head can go that far down and that far back. The ponytail is articulated, so you can have it in different directions. And then of course the red part is also on a separate piece, so you could have it laying down and then have the ponytail up like this. The ponytail does restrict going back, but it can go about that far back with the ponytail up. And it's the usual S.H.Figuarts double piece here with the ball joint here to ball joint here. She can turn left and right at the top and can go back and forth like so. Like so, it can go back and forth. And then of course it has a lower kind of small hip movement. The arms of course are their little pegs, or the little mushroom round parts right here, or whatever they call them, the sleeve gap fillers. And then of course the hand can go that far up, that far down, do a full 360 when the hair's not in the way. You can go all the way like that, so she can swing. It's got a upper arm swivel, a double jointed arm. It's got a movable wrist, and then a wrist rocker, and then the wrist itself moves, and then the forearm back there moves. The legs can go about that far up, and about that far forward, and that far back, not very far back. The legs can only go up once, it looks like. It doesn't have a double leg. And this is kind of the back look, so you get an idea of it. And then down here, the feet rock like this, the toes bend, but the sandal breaks when you do it. They can go like this, they can go that far, and then that's pretty much the only articulation right here. Overall, really cool figure, really good articulation. I'm going to strike her into an awesome action pose, and then we'll talk some more about it. And here we have her in a cool pose. I'm going to turn on the turntable so you guys can see it, and a 360. But yeah, no, overall, really great articulation, really great accessories. It is a bit of a pricier figure, being an import. Oops, as I drop it. It is a bit of a pricier figure when it comes to it being an import figure. It can run you up to about 120, I believe. Oh my. As I say that, we're going to get her in a neutral pose now, since she keeps having some topples. I'm sure if I had an action base, it would be a lot better, but that's not a bad pose there. Where was it? Oh yes. So she can run you about 120, depending on where you get her. I was able to get mine at a really good price at Box Lunch, which is a mall chain store, but has an online site, and I went online and got it for roughly about, I want to say, 40, maybe a little bit less than that, which is insane when you think about it. I did use some coupons, but it was really cool. I was able to get her and one other figure, which I'll be reviewing in the future. But yeah, do I think this figure belongs in your collection? If you're a Hell's Paradise fan and an anime fan, definitely. If you do like shoguns and ninjas and samurais, she can fit into your shogun collection, have her kind of like as a background character with your ninjas and samurais and your other collections. But overall, really good figure. I think it's really good. It's a bit pricey. I probably wouldn't have gotten it if it wasn't that it was on sale when I got it. Mostly because I don't usually pay that much for a figure this size, but overall, really good figure. I give it a 5 out of 5 for articulation, presentation, everything else. The price, though, I can't give that a 5 out of 5. That is a bit pricey. Thank you so much for stopping by, and see you around. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for stopping by. If you have any comments, leave them in the comment section. If you're feeling generous, share it. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, bye.